Hi guys, welcome back to Crystal's Crochet and Stuff. I am Crystal. It's really early. It's probably 5:30 in the morning. So that would explain not brushed, not washed, everything. The reason I'm on early is because I wanted to show you guys. Well, I wanted to let you guys know. You guys remember Buster, right? This amazing bunny. I guess I could go back a little bit. You know, I'll just pull this back a little. My daughter's been playing with him, and now his head is a lot looser than it was. So I'm going to have to fix that today. But there's Buster. Well, without further ado, allow me to introduce Bella. Bella Bunny. I don't know if you guys can see that. I used purple sparkly yarn. Her little shoes have little buttons on the sides. A little skirt instead of the pants, and it's still the same overalls that come off. There's a little carrot. So she is adorable and really super fun to make. So here they are together. I messed up. He's a tad bit taller than her. Not by much, just a little. So we got Buster and Bella. So the so it's baby crochet design UK, and the pattern is live, and you can get the pattern. She's actually put it so that Buster and Bella are together. So you guys can get the pattern, and I couldn't believe how cheap the price is. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed on Etsy lately, a lot of the prices for patterns seem to be going up. So I was like, you know, I thought she was selling them separate. So I was like, oh, okay. But when I saw they were together and the price, I was like, that is really reasonably priced, because there's a lot of detail in these bunnies. Like, it's not just, you know, the head, the ears, and the feet and everything, but the shoes. There's extra steps to make the shoes look, you know, realistic, and the socks, and then for Bella to make her sleeves with the cuffs on it. It's, I don't know, I thought it was really reasonably priced. So I thought I'd let you guys know that she is selling the pattern where you get them together. So you're not just getting a pattern for an amigurumi, but you're getting a pattern for two. So you could make Buster or Bella or both. And I think they're awesome. They were fast, very fast to work up. I loved how this was, the design, I'll let you just say, so the ears are separate, the head's separate, the arms are separate. However, they're crocheted directly to the body, so it's less sewing. The only things you had to sew was this, the head and the ears. That's it. So the rest is you crochet the foot, and then or the leg, the bottom of the feet, the shoe, and then you work your way up to the leg, and then the same thing with the other one. You work the second leg, and then you keep going from the second leg. So there's no sewing the legs on. You just do the body, and then you attach the arms at a certain point. So I actually enjoy patterns like that because it's less sewing. Like, anybody who does amigurumi knows that sewing is a pain in the butt. For anybody who does amigurumi and hates to do a lot of sewing, this literally is the head that has to be sewn on and the ears. That's it. The rest is all attached by crochet. So it's so fun and so much faster. The skirt is done in a separate piece, but again, it's not sewn on because it is, you sew on the button and then so it's removable. So that's why I said it's pretty cool. So that's it. There's not a lot of sewing to this. So I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. I will put it on all my social medias today. I will be posting it on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, pretty much everywhere I can think of. I will also link in this video down below her YouTube channel. She does have a YouTube channel, and I want you guys to check her out. It's Baby Crochet Design. I will put that down below. I will put all of her her Instagram, her Ravelry, Etsy, everywhere you can find her. I will link it down below this video. I suggest you get this pattern. It is a really good pattern. I enjoyed making Buster. My daughter loves him. She plays with him, takes him everywhere. That's why his head's a little wobbly now, so I have to fix that. But she's like, well, you're making the girl too? And I said, yeah. And then she said, well, what about Emma? And I'm like, well, I guess I could make a separate set. But now she's got Buster and Emma's got Bella. So they're happy. They each got one. And that's why I chose purple, because my daughter's favorite color is purple. So this is just Red Heart Super Saver. I believe it's called Buff. This is Red Heart Super Saver orange and spring green. And then for the bottom, this was a Red Heart, but it was a big ball, like a Comfort. And it's the Red Heart purple with sparkle. And then this one is Bernette Handicrafter or Super Value or whatever it is. The one you get at Walmart. It's just a white. This is Lion Brand's jeans yarn. I wanted it to look like denim. And I think it really did give it a nice little look. And this one, this purple, is the purple I got. It's Bernette Satin that I got on clearance at Walmart. So they're all pretty much easy to find generic yarns. So I just thought it was so cute. And that's what I used for her. For him, I don't remember if I told you guys. I used pretty much, this one is all Red Heart Super Saver. The Super Saver in brown for the trim. The white is actually the Bernette, the same one I used for the trim on the skirt. This is Bernette. Yes, this is not Red Heart. This is Bernette Super Value, the one you get at Walmart for like $3.97, the blue. And I use the same color for the pants. And then this is the brown that they have for the Super Saver. And then this is Super Saver in a light blue. And again, Super Saver in the orange and the spring green. And then the buff. And then I use two different colors. Like, I don't know if you can tell. Brown eyes, and she has green eyes. So, and those are just in a package I got off of Wish for the eyes. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, the pattern is live. And you know what else is really cool? My photos are on her pattern. I was like, oh, that is awesome. I can see it. And I'm so proud. I was so thankful that she let me test this one. I swear to you, I kid you not. In the pattern testers group, I saw the Buster Bunny and I was like, I need to make that. I saw it and right away I was drawn. I've never been drawn to a pattern in the pattern testers group as much as I was this bunny. I saw him and I said, I need that pattern. I need that in my life. And she was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. I would love for you to test. And I was like, and then when she showed us Bella, I was like, oh, I need to make that one too. I mean, I gotta have the set. And then I actually think you guys should check out her Etsy shop because I've been commissioned to do, asked to do a dinosaur. I'm horrible with remembering lately. You know the one that has like, it looks like a spike around his head and like, shoot. I didn't print it up yet. I did buy a pattern from her and I was just shocked at how cheap her prices are. And I'm talking Canadian, not American. I'm talking Canadian. It was $4.99 Canadian for the, I think it's a Triceratops. I think that's what you call it. But it looks so adorable. And I'm like, I gotta make this. And I was commissioned because they want dinosaurs. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna find patterns. And I was looking yesterday. And I hadn't looked at her page. I was looking at a couple other pages. And they were like $8.99, 8 something, 7 something. And then I was on her page looking at the Bella and Buster pattern. And then I kept looking through all of her patterns. She has a lot of amazing patterns. And I came across the dinosaur. And it was only $4.99. And I was like, that is an amazing price. So I bought it because I'm like, you know what? $5 is an amazing deal for any pattern, really. And like I said, lately I've noticed patterns are getting up there. Like they're $8.99. Some are even going as high as $13. I'm not trying to insult anyone. Please don't get offended. I just have a hard time paying that much for a pattern because then you got to you know, figure that into, if you're selling them, like I sell a lot of my stuff that I make, if you're selling that and you've paid $12 for the pattern, and then you've got to think of your materials, you're now going to have to charge, what, $30 just to make ends, like just to make even, like for what you paid for the item to make it. So not a lot of people want to pay $30, $40, $50 for handmade stuffies. So that's where I kind of look for patterns that are a little more reasonable for me. I'm not saying that the designer doesn't deserve more money, because I know that writing a pattern is ridiculously hard. A lot goes into it, the pattern testing, dealing with all that. I'm not trying to discredit anyone. Please don't feel like that's what I'm doing. I'm just saying, when it comes down to my point of view, I'm making something and I plan to try to sell it. It makes my end cost go up, and then I'm making really $0 because I have to still be reasonable. That's all I'm saying. I'm not insulting anyone. I'm not, trying to be, I'm just looking at it from a different perspective. I'm not looking at it from a designer's perspective. I know the designer has worked their butt off to get this pattern done, and trust me, since I've been pattern testing, and the communication with the testers and the communication back and forth, and having to, go through and fix mistakes and patterns and having to do all that, I know it's a pain. I know it's a lot of work. I'm not trying to discredit anybody. I think this pattern, especially this pattern, you're getting two for the price of one. So, I mean, if you pay $4.99 for one, and now you're getting a two for $6.99, I believe it is. I mean, that is incredible. And the pattern is very detailed. I think there's anywhere from 1 to 13 pages. I'm not sure, because I did them both separately, so I'm not sure what the end pattern is. I think they're each like nine pages. So it's a lot of detail, and it's a lot of, like, just the detail on the skirt, just the detail on the shoes. That's a lot of extra work. I know that. So I think that this is a great deal, and I think that you're getting 2 for 1. I think that's fantastic. And check out her patterns, all her patterns. She has a lot of cool patterns, and she has a lot of blankets. My cousin's looking for a blanket for her baby shower. She wants me to make one. And I hate blankets because, it's back and forth. Drives me insane. She has a lot of cool ones where they have, like, they're squares, but they have, like, animal heads in the middle. I think I might actually have to try that. I'm just waiting. I'm going to get my cousin to look and see what she likes, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, I've managed to blabber on and on and on and on, so I will let you guys go, and I will put all the information for Baby Crochet Design UK down below, so you guys can go get yourself this pattern, and you guys can start making these Bella and Buster pattern. I will also put it on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook today at some point. I have a lot going on today, but I want to get this out there so you guys can get your own copy, and who knows, maybe that's what you'll do this weekend. All right, guys, have a wonderful Friday, and I will be back on here tomorrow. I might even do another one today. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But I will talk to you guys later. All right, have a good one.